before me pioneered and smoothed the way for me to be the first woman to be elected to both the House and the Senate, and that I should give back in return that which had been given to me. Let me turn to the reasons advanced as to why I should not run. First, there are those who make the contention that no woman should ever dare to aspire to the White House, that this is a man's world and that it should be kept that way, and that a woman on the national ticket of a political party would be more of a handicap than a strength.
I am not the candidate of Black America, although I am Black and proud. I am not the candidate of the women's movement of this country, although I am a woman, and I'm equally proud of that. I am not the candidate of any political bosses or fat cats or special interests. I stand here now without endorsement from many big-name politicians or celebrities or any other kind of prop. I do not intend to offer to you the tired and glib cliches which for too long have been a accepted part of our political life. I am the candidate of the people of America.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit is on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight to the hood. We the hood people, you know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench. Because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on the Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. We're live. Welcome to Hoodviewpolitics, where we go into a deep, detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother.
And this is HVP. Now, it is so much to get into, my guy. You know what I'm saying? We got P. Diddy running around missing.
Motherfucker ain't missing. You know where that bitch at.
For sure. We got so much going on. We got the race going on. We got Trump, Biden. Everybody know, to me, where they stand. You know what I'm saying, dog? We got the not only the race going on, we got the polls out for all the battleground states. You know what I'm saying, dog? The bridge collapse in Baltimore. There's a lot to get into. You know what I'm saying, dog? What it do? Appreciate everybody tuning in worldwide. We appreciate y'all, everybody that subscribe to us for sure. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you? #1 soul brother.
That taking in all this wild shit going on. Motherfucker racist ass bigot motherfuckers out there. Y'all motherfuckers a trip. Y'all use a truck of tragedy like today to trash a city and a mayor off some racist ass shit. I'm gonna get in that shit later. I'm gonna let you motherfuckers slide. I can fucked up ass shit you motherfuckers did.
That's true. Now, if y'all seen in the beginning, it was Shirley Chisholm. Now, I don't know if anybody know out there as a black man or a black woman, did you know that it was a black woman that ran for president long before it was cool to run for president? Shirley Chisholm, you know what I'm saying? And to me, when you look back on it, she had heart to do that, bro. You had to have heart to jump out there and motherfucking try to be president as a black woman at that time, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Another thing you got to point out is her campaign manager was a 19-year-old by the name of Al Sharpton. Shirley Chisholm spotted Al Sharpton long before we did. And I know all you black haters out there cannot stand Al Sharpton. And that is a good thing, because that means he's doing his job. Al Sharpton is the one that everybody can't stand because he is on the spot every time. And when you go back and think about it, if you take Al Sharpton out, who is showing up at George Floyd's spot? Who's showing up the lady that got shot and her and her husband in the house by police officers talking about they fucking got the wrong house? Who shows up at these spots? Haiti. Who fuck talking about Haiti? Who shows up talking about Haiti? Al Sharpton. All these years, anybody that dedicate their whole fucking life to the causes of the black culture, hey, bro, I'm not gonna sit there and talk about shit about you. I don't give a fuck. You can smoke, you can be fat, you can be whatever the fuck, you can fuck whores. I don't care. Long as that's your goal and you dedicate that thing from 19 years old to where you at today, nah, I can't deny that, baby. I gotta let you slide because you don't put your life on the line for me. You know what I'm saying, dog? So I gotta give you credit for that. Shirley Chisholm was the first black woman to run for president. Al Sharpton was on her campaign. What do you think about that? No more soul, bro.
Something people needed to know. They need to know that even back then,
and Shirley Chisholm
you
did not run as a Republican. Go ahead.
You had people that took advantage of what some people fought and died for.
Was she a Republican or a Democrat?
I don't know what she was.
Shirley Chisholm? I don't think nobody at this point in time was a Republican.
This was the 70s. It was Republicans and Democrats. She probably was she black and she ran for president. She was a Democrat.
That's what I mean. So that's my point. Like, where the point in history where Democrats and black people connected at? We're gonna get deep detailed dive on that. All the big votes, the big votes in black history, you know what I'm saying, and who was on the right side or the wrong side of the votes. That's not our fault who did that, you know what I'm saying, dog. But if we go deeper in this political debate, right? Mm-hmm. We got Biden and we got Trump. Now, me and number one soul brother, first our goal was to start this campaign off. We want to engage with Black MAGA Republicans, right? We'll talk to every Black MAGA Republican we can and get where they're coming from and debate them, right? So that was our goal. It's not no black thing. It was just, that's where we want to start at. It's a black culture thing and debate we feel like black people had to have. I think that's a debate we had to have regardless as a black culture of, you got some people thinking this, you got some people thinking that. We have to have that debate as a culture, right? Around the world, you know what I'm saying? Debate of inside of our culture, you know? But we also had to plan on the moving on as the race move on, to broaden it open to all Republicans, all MAGAs, you know what I'm saying, dog? Which is a different debate from the black MAGAs, you know what I'm saying? Whether y'all know it or not, a black MAGA is a different debate than having it with a white MAGA. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about the black culture, and the white MAGAs is not really, that's not their thing. That's not what they depending on. That's not what they, you know what I'm saying, concentrating on. You know, feel me? So when you look at a black person, we feel as if you want to represent our culture or not, but don't represent their culture. That's how we see it. It's like all the motherfucking the Cubes, who's all these people, bro? All these misleaders, right? It's like all these people get the contracts with the big money motherfuckers. They Jewish. This fake the facts. Ice Cube, big three. Jewish people help them pay for that. You know what I'm saying? If you move down the line, you got Clarence Thomas. Who helped him get in there? White people, Jews. That's why he stays there. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfucking Stephen A. Who pays his shit? ESPN, all this motherfucker. These are Jews that own this stuff. You see what I'm saying? White people, Jews. These people get there. They want to clean up and be articulate and all this bullshit, and then talk down on niggas like us, right? While they up there, right? And then once they make one mistake, because you got to remember, they in a culture where in reality, nobody care about you here. We're going to use you to talk to the black people, our talking points. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we believe, we're gonna make you say it to your culture, and that's why they there. You know what I'm saying? You got the all of them. You got motherfucking Steve Harvey. You got motherfucking Herschel Walker. You got the bitch that disappeared. You got Dennis Rodman. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's a long list of motherfuckers that just said, fuck my culture, right? And I'm gonna do whatever I need to do to get my bread, which is cool. We get that, right? But you as Ice Cube, right? Let's take Ice Cube for example. You get Big Three and get funded by white ring outlets, white ring affiliates, right? But you black. And once they pull their money away from your black ass, then you on TV screaming, the NBA against me. See? Then people like us can't help you like that, bro. Because you jumped out on the boat just like Candace Owens. You with your ass way out there with these crackers and Jews, and everybody is gonna pay your check, and you say, fuck my culture. They gonna follow me or not? Now, Cube is not the same as like a Candace Owens that talk trash about their culture. There's a difference, right? Candace Owens talk trash about her culture. Black women, black men are trash, and meanwhile, she'll marry a white man.
I mean, a motherfucker like Cube is worse.
Explain that then. How you feel that?
Because I'd rather, if I could see and hear you, and I know where you're coming from, I know what Candace Owens is doing, because Candace Owens is doing it out front, so she ain't hiding hers. But you got motherfuckers like Cube, who the fuck else I'm thinking about? Steve Harvey when he was kissing up to Trump, and you got a lot of people that talk that black brother shit, but then they kowtow and bow down to a motherfucker like Trump, or motherfuckers, or they basically abandon the community they once grew up in. See, when Cube came out, since we're talking about Cube was all about black this, this, the hood, Compton this, LA this, that, and the third. Keep it real, you he living the life and shit, the gangster life. But now, and I said this a while ago, I've been said this about a year ago. Motherfuckers vote their wallets. When motherfuckers get up there and they get into a certain tax bracket, them motherfuckers vote with their wallets, because they ain't trying to pay more taxes and all this old shit. It ain't about the hood no more. They living in Beverly Hills. But they fronting, but when you got a motherfucker fronting, living in Beverly Hills, he fronting like he from the hood, and the shit, you see that the shit that he do, so a motherfucker like us can see it, but the regular people can't see it. That's worse than Candace Owens, because I know where Candace Owens is coming from. Candace Owens ain't trying to fool me. She right out front. I have more respect for her than I have for a motherfucker that's going behind saying one thing and doing another. So to me, it's worse. You can respect her more because she out front with it. She telling you fuck you, and she telling you fuck you in your face. Now there's other motherfuckers now.
True.
You got other motherfuckers out here, that smile in your face, and then as soon as you turn your back, it's like, fuck you. So they're the ones you really got to worry about.
But shouts out to Shirley Chisholm for jumping out there like that, man. And Al Sharpton being on that motherfucking campaign to help the first motherfucker out there to join to run for president, man. Just in case anybody ain't know that, right? Now, we got a lot going on in Baltimore. We got the bridge that collapsed, right? Now, I don't know if anybody, we do want to give our condolences to anybody that was tragically hurt through this or their family was impacted, right? I want to get your thoughts on the whole the bridge collapse thing. It's still news moving as we speaking, you know what I'm saying? But what's your overall thoughts about
Like
that?
this, you got 6 people in the water that's presumed dead. Coast Guard called off the search. So basically, they knew they was dead by in the morning anyway. It wasn't no way in the world they could survive in that cold ass water, under that cold ass water for that long. But you had an accident, and a whole damn bridge fell down. And some people just use it as a situation, as an excuse to be ignorant, racist, bigoted, and some more shit. I've seen people, you Twitter warriors, you Twitter gangsters, you ex-gangsters, y'all want to use DEI on the Baltimore mayor. He's in there because of DEI. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's y'all new word when you want to call somebody a nigga. Because y'all throw it you throw it at black people a lot. Oh, you in there because of DEI. Oh, you in there, you ain't got the skills, or you ain't got the mentality, or you don't know what you're doing. So that's how you got up in there, because of DEI. Nah. I remember when the dude got in. He went over 70% of the vote. When he got elected in Baltimore. So you don't win over no 70% of the vote on no damn DEI. And back then when he got elected, DEI wasn't even a thing. But y'all attack this dude talking about he ain't wearing no suit. He's in there because of some fucking program. You had, I got to look that up. I forgot what the chick on I had it right on the tip of my tongue. The chick on Fox. Then you had Marjorie Taylor Greene. She won't put her 2 cents in.
Always see, this comes down to what do you listen to, what do you watch, of course. But the difference between me and everybody, me and number one soul brother and everybody else, we listen to all of them. We listen to Trump speaks. Like we bring a MAGA Republican, black Republican on right now. They haven't listened to Biden's speech since fucking 80 some fucking way. You feel me? They haven't followed no bills, but they still had their opinion already. Doesn't make any sense. They carrying that whole opinion all the way through without even seeing if he had a speech about that. You know what I'm saying? If he passed a bill about that. Just nothing. They don't even care. That's why I say, sooner or later, man, at the point, I'm gonna get at the point where this MAGA thing, this black MAGA thing, specifically,
I think the MAGA thing,
to me, it's just not. It's not worth it, bro.
Okay. Now I know what I wanted to think of.
I don't think it's worth. Put it like this. I don't think it's worth us going, even though it's open. This platform open right now. If you want to come on this joint debate, anything we saying, right? But I don't even think it's motherfucking even what's the name for us, me and you, to constantly keep, because when you think about it, all they're gonna say is the facts that we saying are not right, right? And then they're gonna say, if we present them facts, they're gonna be like, well, all of them do it. It's like it's no win with this shit. Then they making up they conspiracy theorists. It's just like, I don't know if this is a good waste of time as a podcast, right? Engaging black MAGAs, bro. I don't know how you think about that, but I just don't. I'm to the point where it's not even. It's like if you want to be in some shit where you want to support some motherfucking racists, it is hard for me to bring you from that. Be honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you can give them all the facts they want, and it's like they don't exist. And if it ain't the facts that they want to take you to, well, Backyard Bob got a motherfucking website, and he putting all this bullshit on there, and they want to take you to that. It's like I'm just confused on what is in that. Like I wanted the engagement with Black Republicans. That's different from Black MAGAs. I get it, but we wanted the engagement because the Black culture needed that, right? But I don't know about you, Tony.
I can explain that to you.
I'm just
explain to you this like this.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you feel about that. I just
tell you how I feel about it.
I don't know, man. How do we continue?
But as I was saying, they got their talking points, and it came out today. Like I say, before the sun came up, and before that man was on TV. Now this man was called in the middle of the night because a fucking bridge collapsed. Whole damn bridge in the water. What the fuck he supposed to put a suit on to go down to the key bridge? And then you got, speaking of talking points, I see something online about the chick on Fox News, from a chick on Fox News this morning. The sun ain't came up. They on there blaming President Biden for it's his fault that it was an accident that a ship hit the bridge and the bridge came down. It was his fault, and it was because of the infrastructure bill. The same infrastructure bill that Republicans are now want to put their face on when the money comes to their town, but all of them voted against it. They've been getting money out of this infrastructure bill right and left, smiling and cheesing when the camera's there. But then you want to blame him in the infrastructure bill. It was an accident. You don't say nothing about the 6 people in the water. 6 people that probably drowned. Then you had 1 in the hospital in critical condition, and 1 was all right. But as you say, they go straight to talking points, and all of them say the same thing. And somebody, please get me right if I'm wrong, because I sat down there the other day and I made a list. I was just scribbling some shit, and it came to me that every time you get in one of their ass, each and every time, this is the GOP and MAGA talking points. You either a racist, a race baiter, a race hustler. The left destroyed the country. You done nothing for Black people. You're being divisive. Y'all are divisive people. You're persecuting Donald Trump. The Democratic Party is a plantation. And now you got a new one, DEI. But I don't never I don't never hear no bright ideas. I hear these talking points. Now, everybody that came on here that was on this pod, they either support MAGA or they support Republican ideas or the Republican Party. All of them run this road with the same damn talking points. And it's like they got a playbook. And when you say I'm a Republican, they send you this playbook and you got the same things. And I run them down to you again. You're a racist, a race baiter, race hustler, and then the left destroyed the country. Or they've done nothing for Black people. Y'all the divisive people, and you're persecuting Donald Trump. or you want to stay on the Democratic plantation, and now the new one, DEI. That's what he was talking about. That's why you can't talk to him. That's why you can't talk to them, because they're never going to go outside of them talking points right there.
Not only that, right? Mm-hmm. It's almost like for example, like I told you, I went in motherfucking Rails live today. Rails, anybody don't know, he's a black Republican. He come on his podcast sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just on his live, and he got a whole lot of white people on his live, and they downgrading black people. We talking about to the point where they just talking about motherfucking, oh, black people should be shot if they don't apply when police put them up over. He's sitting there saying, yeah, you're right. And I'm looking at him like, bruh, I understand you like the Trump shit, but damn, bruh, if you could sit there as a black man and take the bullshit where you letting white motherfuckers rag your culture down. This is your party, but I get it, but you can't sit there and let them do that, man. I can't respect that, bro. That's just some crazy shit. If one thing you look stupid for supporting Trump, that's cool. We can debate that. But you can't sit there and let white motherfuckers downgrade your culture, bro. You can't sit there on your live and let motherfuckers white tell you that black fathers is absent and ain't take care of their kids and all dumbass shit. Like, bruh, you can't do that. Like, for example, I own shops. I own a salon, I own 2 salons. And I interact with people all the time. And one thing I'm real sure of, that is black fathers taking care of their fucking kids, bruh. And we can call them motherfucking football fathers if you want. That's the new motherfucking category. If Democrats want those, football fathers. Those are black fathers taking their kids to football practices and all type of practices out this bitch. And the parents and the mothers are going to work, bro. It's just like, you cannot talk about the black family if you don't even recognizing what's going on in it, right? If you're not a motherfucker that's acceptable to black culture, like if you Candace Owens, don't tell me about the black culture because everybody around you white. It's no way you could tell me about that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get to the point where do we stop, Tony? Like number one soul brother, right? Where do we end where we keep? Don't forget, man, this platform is always open. The back door, front door, like he always say, black Republicans, black MAGA can always come in. But we made it a motherfucking point to reach out to all black Republicans, black MAGAs, so we can have the debate in our culture, right? And I just feel like that debate, man, talking to those people, man, it's just, I'm thinking it's a waste of time, bro. Because if they gonna vote for him, they gonna vote for him, man. It's like when you give them facts, you give them facts, I give them facts. If you give them facts, it's not right, or they tell you some shit where in their mind it justifies it. You feel me? It's like it's hard to debate somebody like that. You know, it's like you moving the facts, you moving what's true, what's false. You know what I'm saying? You moving where to get your truths at. I don't know where you can get your facts at. It's like I don't know what's happening here. It's like it's like a section of America. It's just being led around without even trying to check if this shit right by a racist pig. Now, I know you say he can't campaign, but I just think if you're a racist pig and you can get a black motherfucker to try to convince a black motherfucker that he ain't, and you get a Mexican knowing he want to put a wall up to tell you he voting for him, I just think at this point, those people, you can't do nothing with those people, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. We can sit here and scream at them all day on this podcast, and I don't even think it's gonna work.
You can't do nothing for them. You can't do nothing for them because how they gonna love their people? How they gonna love you? How they gonna love their race? How they gonna love their people if they don't love themselves? They can't. They despise themselves. That is the thing. When they move over to that side or whatever. And you downgrade or downrate the black race like you do, if you hate me that much, that means you got to despise yourself when you look in the mirror. When that dude looks in the mirror, he don't like nothing that he see. He hates himself. And they done brainwashed, got that fool brainwashed to thinking that they give a shit about him. They don't give a shit about him.
That's not the point. It's just that me and you felt like if we engage with him, right, and just get him to we have a conversation, a debate with facts, right? I didn't expect motherfucker to move facts around and be like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect all that wild ass shit, bro. Like I'm expecting them to bring their facts. We bring our facts, and we're going to debate what was best for the black culture, MAGA or Democrats. But these motherfuckers ain't even working with right facts.
If you're going to sit here and debate with a dude, with a person that's been brainwashed, who basically been programmed.
It ain't even
been programmed.
I get that,
and you can't get it. You can't break. How you gonna?
My goal is
do to break the code.
But my goal is anybody that believe in what he believe in, right? My goal is to make them think. Like if we can get one MAGA person that follow behind MAGA people, black person, to say, let me look that up. You feel me?
No.
Or make them be like, I don't know, I never heard that before. Let me check that. You feel me?
Happen.
I think we did it. It ain't gotta be that person we talking to, but the people that's listening is the key. Like if if the motherfucker's sitting there and he a motherfucker, a MAGA, feel like he a MAGA person, he don't fuck with Democrats, right? And they sit here and listen to the podcast. The facts tell a story of his own, right? And if a motherfucker give you facts, it's just hard for you to say otherwise. If you sit here watching us debate with somebody that's knowing facts, moving facts around, they can take it from what they want. It's like, I believed this before I saw this, but now I looked it up. I didn't know this was, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's our goal. Like, it's not our goal to change around a black MAGA to make them vote Democrat, be honest with you. It's for the motherfucker that's sitting there watching that feels their way. You know what I'm saying? And we can get them to look at one thing and say, hold on, let me look that up. And they starts looking like, wait a minute, damn, I ain't know that was true. You feel me? We did our job, be honest with you, bro. Yeah. We can make a motherfucker stop and think for a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I don't think we're gonna make a motherfucker change them like the rails type of motherfucker walk around with the black MAGA hat and he black. I mean the MAGA hat and he black. It's just like, I don't know about that.
I said it before and I say it again. It is a cult, and Donald Trump is a cult leader. When you have somebody that's in a cult, they don't think for themselves. No MAGA person thinks for themselves, be it white, black, or whatever. They don't think for themselves. All they do is do what Donald Trump tells them to do, or what they think is in the best interest of Donald Trump, because that's what Donald Trump said. They in a cult. They're brainwashed. You're not going to change them.
Hold on.
You gotta
hold on. But it's some black people be like, all right, I fuck with Trump because he straight up, he tell you what he gonna do and he do it. What you say about that?
Now, you do got something that's like that. You do got something that's like that. But they're not hardcore MAGA. When you get a hardcore MAGA, that's what I'm talking about. Now you got people that like people like Trump because they think Trump a financial genius. People like Trump because Trump say what's on his mind. He'll say anything and do anything. People like Trump for various reasons. And then you have the hardcore MAGA. When you got hardcore MAGA, see, hardcore MAGA runs up in the Capitol on January 6th.
I get that.
When you got people like that, you're not going to change their mind.
No, I'm not worried about those. We're gonna get to them later.
You're not even going to convince them of the truth, because everybody knows, and we've seen it time and time again. When it comes to MAGA and it comes to Donald Trump, the truth don't matter. If the only truth is Donald Trump's. No,
I get that. But our goal was to crack the nut in the black MAGA. Like, we just gonna get to the white. See, if people feel like we was racist or something, I don't know what, you know how people get. But we wanted to start off with the black culture first, the black MAGA, and get their thought process and see what the fuck they thinking. You know what I'm saying? And to me, if you're a black MAGA and you really voting for a racist, it's like you try and convince other people that that person is not racist. Like, come on, bro. It's like that's a minute amount of people, as far as I'm concerned, bro. There's no need to talk to that person. Then our next step was to move on to the broader Trump voter, Republican voter, white, Hispanic, whoever they are, and bring them on the podcast. That was the goal. You know what I'm saying? But it's still open to the black MAGA. But I don't know about you, Tony, man. I just think that there is a complete waste of time, bro. I don't know.
Of course, because you're never going to look. It's a cult over there.
I see if they went with facts with us, but they're not even doing
they
it.
Get involved with that, and they convinced that they're loved, and they're convinced that they have been wronged by black people, or they're convinced that that way is the way. And you never know. They might have, let him have a little bit of success in his business or whatever. And he think, oh, this is the way to go. With black people, this is black. Maybe somebody black did something to him. But for some reason, look, the dude don't like, he look in the mirror, he don't like what he see. He think it's better on the other side. Ask Candace Owens if it's better on the other side. She find it out now.
Now, as we move on through this motherfucking race, we feel like we want to engage with everybody that's Republican. So if you're Republican out there, we want to engage with you. Definitely the black. We want to start with black MAGAs, but it's open now to every fucking Republican.
But see,
if you're a white Republican in Kentucky, please come on this podcast
so we can debate with them
these situations. Period.
This is the thing. You engage with them. You can go back and forth with them. You can make your points. They can make their points. But when it comes to anything else, you got to keep your expectations low. Because you don't really know how hardcore they into this shit. And when the hardcore ones, shit.
I just found out that the black MAGA ones, they got a different argument and they're just using Trump as their latch. Like, if it wasn't no Trump, they still had the same arguments. Oh, both of them are racist and both motherfuckers are corrupt. You know what I'm saying? That black person.
But see,
that black person is now falling behind Trump. I'm really not worried about that black person. I'm worried about the black person that really believes Trump. That's a problem right there because he's a cold racist and shit. And then if he was to open it up to wider Republicans, I want you to listen to something that a MAGA Republican will say out of his mouth. Not a black MAGA, just a MAGA Republican.
I got a white one on
the things they believe. Just listen to this for a minute.
But I don't think she passed the physical to be a man or to be a woman. I'm sorry, be a woman.
What gives you that thought?
I have lots of reason to believe
Joel,
that.
I just said that.
You think Melania Trump is a man?
I just said that about Ice Cube.
Why would you think
When
Michelle
they get into
Obama's
a different tax bracket?
I'm genuinely curious.
Well, do a little research. Just do a little research.
But that's like out there.
What's out there is the fact that her walking out in a skirt and there's an obvious bulge where there shouldn't be one, and it's not contained. Dancing on the stage with Ellen DeGeneres, there's an obvious disparity in her gender.
They went after Richard Nixon. They went after Bill Clinton. And now the courts in several different states are finding different things about Trump. Is there anything that could happen with him indictment-wise that would say, all right, maybe this disqualifies him for president?
Not for me. I'm with him to the finish.
All right. Thank you so much.
He could stand on the front steps of the White House and commit murder, and I'm with him.
Explain that to me. That's amazing. I mean,
look, he's the only man we've ever had in my lifetime that stood for America as president. Now, I was a George Herbert Walker Bush man and all that, but they don't anybody compare to Donald Trump. He loves this country, and that's why I love him.
But I'm going to push back a little bit because, and you're, I'm guessing, a couple of months older than me, but I'm going to say that, looking back at
Now that's hardcore MAGA right there.
Now you see what I'm saying?
That's hardcore MAGA.
So that's what we want. That's the next step. We want to engage with that one, and then the next just a regular Republican after that.
Nah,
We want to take steps all the way up the Republican ladder and explode and expose all asses for the piece of shits they are. Now, if you want to support them, that's not our fault. Now, let's talk about this right here. I'll be hearing a lot of talking points with this right here, right? Jarrell Carr, right? You read this comment yet?
Yeah, I read that comment. I just said something about that when we was talking about Ice Cube.
All right, so now he's saying that all black people are not wealthy. Now, I need you to look at the percentage of black people that's living off what tax bracket. What's the most amount of black people living off what tax bracket? 15 and below? 50,000 and below? 40,000 and below? That's usually the black man and black family. That's their thing. So you want to tell me that's rich? Is that rich? Or you want to keep pointing out the fucking P. Diddy's and all that bullshit? That's not the same as 90% of the black culture and how they living. So you saying that most black people are not poor is not even a relevant argument in the debate, because 90% of them is. 80% of them need help. It's just that simple. Those people you talk about, of course they're gonna lean Republican because they don't give a fuck what happens in the hood, what happens around the way. They don't give a fuck. As far as they're concerned, they're the Candace Owens. They almost in the white world. They don't give a fuck about that right now. Whatever they doing right now, they inching to the white world like Candace Owens. Simple. Let them go.
It's like this. If you take and put all the black people together, black people gonna be in a class from poor up to middle class.
Yeah, like that's a ridiculous state.
Now they're gonna fall somewhere in between there, between poor and middle class. Now, when you talk about the uber rich in this country, you're talking about the top 1%. Now, when you talk about the uber rich, when you talk about black people, the black uber rich, they are a small percentage point of that 1%.
Yeah.
So
that statement right there just doesn't make sense. What black people are rich? Who are you talking about? Those people will vote for Trump. That's where we can agree on that.
I said earlier, once you get into a certain tax bracket, you vote with your wallet.
All right. So we agree that some black people that once they get in the tax bracket,
yeah, they vote with
they vote. You agree with us then?
Yeah.
Now, the problem is those are the people we have a fucking problem with. Because just because your tax bracket is now different, you can't forget what the fuck situation we all are in. And that's the motherfucking Stephen A's in them. It's just that simple. They forget that. They get in these tax brackets and forget, damn, I've been rich so long, I don't even remember how to be poor. I don't remember having to be on food stamps. I don't remember having to fucking be in a shelter. I don't remember that type shit. I don't remember having to wake the fuck up and be on time or I'm gonna get fucking fired. Simple. They ain't used to that. So they don't give a fuck when they go to the bank or when they go try to get a house, they discriminate against. They don't care about none of that because none of that affects them. So of course, once they get in one tax bracket, it's like fuck the culture. I'm gonna vote Republican. It's that simple. Nothing that Democrats vote for does anything to do with rich people. And once a black person get to be rich, they part of that whole clan. They part of it. And we were looking for the black people that once they get in there, stop and say, even though I'm here, nah, I'm still looking out for my peoples. Those are the people we fuck with. It's just that simple. The motherfuckers that get there and say, fuck you, those are people we don't fuck with. The Candace Owens in them. You feel me though?
I mean, look.
Now, as we know, The motherfucking bridge collapsed in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying, dog? We had a speech earlier. I want everybody to listen to the speech from Biden. We're gonna come back at the end of that. We're gonna talk about that at the end and see what he said about the bridge and what the government gonna do or he gonna do or anybody gonna do. Feel me? Now, to me, I think the bridge collapsed too fucking easy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that think they know what they're talking about tell us that it should have failed. I don't give a fuck. You cannot hit one spot and the whole fucking bridge fall. That's telling me that shit old.
It got built in 70s.
So, and therefore, when we start saying our shit is old, which party, again, is why we voting right now, and is why we on this podcast, which party invest in reconstruction of your community? Who invest in rebuilding bridges, schools? Who invested in that? Can we answer that question at the end of this? We're going to come back to that and ask which party invest in those two things and which party neglect those things. So therefore, if you make a bridge 100 years ago, Republicans don't give a fuck about putting no money into making sure this bridge don't fall. They don't give a fuck. Long as they get tax cuts to the rich.
The last member of the delegation, the region. Good afternoon. Before I leave for North Carolina, which I'm going to do in a few minutes, I want to speak briefly about the terrible incident and accident that happened in Baltimore this morning. At about 1:30, a container ship struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge, which I've been over many, many times commuting from the state of Delaware in our train or by car. Been in Baltimore Harbor many times. And the bridge collapsed, sending several people and vehicles into the water, into the river. And multiple U.S. Coast Guard units, which are stationed very nearby, thank God, were immediately deployed along with local emergency personnel. And the Coast Guard is leading the response to the port, where representatives from the Federal Highway Administration, the FBI, Department of Transportation, the Army Corps of Engineers, as well as Maryland officials and Baltimore Police and Fire, are all working together to coordinate an emergency response. Officials at the scene estimate 8 people were unaccounted for were unaccounted for. That number might change. 2 have been rescued, 1 without injury, 1 in critical condition. And the search and rescue operation is continuing for all those remaining as we speak. I spoke with Governor Moore this morning, as well as the Mayor of Baltimore, the county executive, both United States senators and the congressman. And my Secretary of Transportation is on the scene. I told them we're going to send all the federal resources they need as we respond to this emergency. I mean, all the federal resources. And we're going to rebuild that port together. Everything so far indicates that this was a terrible accident. At this time, we have no other indication, no other reason to believe there's any intentional act here. Personnel on board the ship were able to alert the Maryland Department of Transportation that they had lost control of their vessel, as you all know and reported. As a result, local authorities were able to close the bridge to traffic before the bridge was struck, which undoubtedly saved lives. Our prayers are with everyone involved in this terrible accident and all the families, especially those waiting for the news of their loved one right now. I know every minute in that circumstance feels like a lifetime. You just don't know. It's just terrible. We're incredibly grateful for the brave rescuers who immediately rushed to the scene and to the people of Baltimore who want to say, we're with you. We're going to stay with you as long as it takes. Like the governor said, you're Maryland tough, you're Baltimore strong, and we're going to get through this together. And I promise we're not leaving. Here's what's happening now. The search and rescue operation is our top priority. Ship traffic in the Port of Baltimore has been suspended until further notice, and we'll need to clear that channel before the ship traffic can resume. The Army Corps of Engineers is on the spot and is going to help lead this effort to clear the channel. Port of Baltimore is one of the nation's largest shipping hubs. And I've been there a number of times as a senator and as a vice president. It handles a record amount of cargo last year. Around 850,000 vehicles go through that port every single year. And we're going to get it up and running again as soon as possible. 15,000 jobs depend on that port. And we're going to do everything we can to protect those jobs and help those workers. The bridge is also critical for travel. not just for Baltimore, but for the Northeast Corridor. Over 30,000 vehicles cross the Francis Scott Key Bridge on a daily basis. It's virtually, it's one of the most important elements for the economy in the Northeast and the quality of life. My transportation secretary is there now. As I told Governor Moore, I've directed my team to move heaven and earth to reopen the port and rebuild the bridge as soon as humanly possible. And we're going to work hand in hand with the support of Maryland to support Maryland, whatever they ask for. We're going to work with our partners in Congress to make sure the state gets the support it needs. It's my intention that the federal government will pay for the entire cost of reconstructing that bridge. And I expect the Congress to support my effort. This is going to take some time. The people of Baltimore can count on us, though, to stick with them at every step of the way.
First of all, through that speech, you can. First of all, he says the government gonna pay for every dime to rebuild that bridge. Do you believe that?
They have to.
They can leave it up to the state.
No, they can't leave it up to the state. The
Why
state
not?
don't have the money to do it. The state don't have the money or that bridge has to go up soon as possible. No matter how many years it takes, that bridge has to go up. Because if that port out of Baltimore is not running the way it's been running, it's fucking with the economy. It's going to seriously fuck with the economy. Most of the imports, the cars that they come through that port, coal and grain comes through that port. They don't even have another port that they can send coal and grain through right now. So don't nobody know how they're going to get that coal and grain to where it's supposed to be. They don't even have enough. Norfolk can't handle it, and it's another one they send this shit to. They can't leave that on the state. The federal government has the money, the means to get that shit done. They'll get their money back from the state.
Wait.
But they're gonna kick it out first.
He said the government gonna pay for
everything.
Dime.
Yeah.
He ain't have to do that. What do you mean? State gotta put. They ain't have to do that. He can say we're gonna system, and everybody will agree with that. If you ain't have to jump out there and say I'm gonna pay for every fucking thing, just get it up.
Because look,
he had to
this is what I'm saying.
You feel me?
He has to do that. He needs to do that because if that port, if you got to go through us getting money from the state, getting money from here, getting money from there, that's too much red tape. For Biden to come out, which is the right thing to do, and say, fuck that. The federal government is going to pay for everything. We're going to put that bridge back up. That cuts out the red tape. That means when you get the bodies out the water, when you get that when you get all that shit up out the water, shit gonna get started with the quickness. If you got to go through the state, you got to go through a whole bunch of red tape. That shit had taken. They started building that bridge in 1969. They didn't finish to 1977. So if you think if the motherfucking state got to do it, that's gonna be another motherfucking 8, 9, 10 years, especially put the technology on the new bridges on there. So
what I'm saying is, as president, he didn't have to commit to 100% of paying for anything. He could have been like, we're supporting in Baltimore, Maryland, anything they need, we here for them, we're gonna support them. He did not have to jump out there and say, we're gonna take care of the bill. And it's gonna get up fast as possible. He didn't have to do that.
He could have did that, but it was gonna take even longer.
Yeah,
it's gonna take even longer.
Who would have held that? Who would have held him responsible for that?
He could have.
Nobody would have cared.
Yeah, or he could have did that and said, and the federal government was gonna end up kicking out all the money off the break anyway, and then they'll just get their money back. But just come out and say, and plus, come on, it's an election year.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, you ain't going. Yeah, the federal government, we putting that motherfucking bridge back up. That's showing the people out there, I get shit done. When shit happen, I'm on it. Yeah, fuck that. We ain't waiting for the state. We ain't waiting for this. We ain't waiting for the state to allocate money because
which would take longer.
It's going to take longer because if it got to go through the state house, you gotta have appropriations. You got to go through Ways and Means. You got to go through all of this. You got to put shit in the budget. Nah, motherfucking the infrastructure bill is already motherfucking paid for. You could take the money to put that bridge up out the motherfucking infrastructure money. So, yeah, Biden did the right thing. We putting that motherfucker back up. We'll worry about the other shit later.
No, all I'm saying is he didn't have to do
I
that.
know he didn't have to do it. You're right.
He did not have to say that at all.
But
He put himself out on a limb when he did that.
Not really. Because
The Republicans gonna force him out there, and they're gonna start talking about Baltimore should have been taken care of, and all this bullshit. They're gonna start talking about it's a ran down state and all this bullshit.
They already doing that. They've been doing that all day.
Oh shit, I ain't even catch that. I just knew they was gonna do.
They've been doing that all day. But they can't look. The Baltimore port is so important to the economy.
But I do agree with you. Most of this shit would have been so long. One part of Maryland, but like I ain't paying for that shit.
Yeah.
This other part, like I ain't doing that even. All this bullshit would have been going on. I get that.
But see,
but what I'm saying, all I'm saying is he didn't have to say that. He didn't have to commit to that.
But they was gonna end up doing it anyway. So why not just come out there and
they don't have to.
No, he didn't have to. He could have said that we're gonna work together and get this bridge built.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
He could have said that. But the best thing, but he in a way he really had to, because it builds him up. He gonna win Maryland anyway. But
that's what I mean.
What he did was he showed the rest of the country that if something like this happened to you, I'm there for you. And plus, he had to do it anyway, because that port is so important to the economy. You can't have that motherfucker down forever. You can't lose that. Look, coal and grain goes to that port.
I get that.
Nowhere to go.
I get that.
That's the
But in reality,
the 11th largest port.
You know how many bridges them fell down in Iowa and all these states and shit?
Yeah.
Never heard Trump say, "Hey, stop! I'm gonna pay for all that." You don't have to do that. That's the state problem. He didn't have to do anything. Be honest with you, he's just gonna assist them. But he said he's gonna take the whole bill. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He didn't have to do that.
Like I said, he could have been, but it's in his best interest. That's why I say he had to do it. It's in his best interest, and it's in the best interest of the country anyway. Because you cannot have that. You got to get that bridge back up for traffic, for commerce. You can't even move. You can't even move shit. You got all of these vessels in that bay right now that can't move, and somebody got to pay for that shit. Prices going to start. See, when prices start going back up, because companies going to start fixing the price of this shit into their prices, and shit going to hike back up, they're going to blame Biden. That's another reason. They're going to say, first of all, prices is going back up.
First of all, Republicans, they find angles to blame people regardless. Watching Fox today, as the joint was, they were looking for people. All they saying is, "Hey, where the secretary at? They 5 minutes away." It's like they say stupid stuff like that, where average person would be like, "Yeah, DC is that close to Baltimore." You know what I'm saying? It's just not that fucking simple for somebody to stop what they doing after having schedules. You got to have motherfucking people to follow you there, take you there. All shit got to be mapped out. You can't just stop and go somewhere, bro. This shit is dumb.
When they said that, Buttigieg was already there. They didn't know. They were so fucking stupid.
He was on his way there from I think Nevada.
When I seen it,
because he's already in Nevada.
Shit, he was already there. But Ben Cardin was there. Kwasi Mfume was there. You had all the senators in the state. You had the governor. You had the mayor. You had everybody. All of that shit is fake ass outrage. Every time something motherfucking go down, it's fake ass outrage. Just like they want to blame. The first thing is Biden's fault that the bridge in Baltimore came down.
Let's talk about that then. Let's talk about that.
Is it Biden's fault?
Only one party puts up bills for infrastructure. What party is that? Is it any bill that Republicans put up for infrastructure to rebuild the bridges? Who put bills up for that? I remember Obama did. I remember the Build Back program, whatever the fuck. There was shit going on in our streets. You need more of that, but they can't do it if a motherfucker cutting budgets and trying to block you from doing that. It's just like, this is our problem with this shit. That's why it's not even a Black MAGA thing now. It's just a broader Republican thing now.
When they had the chance Well, they had a chance to do that. When Bill Clinton left office, Bill Clinton left a surplus. He left money there. They didn't take, they was talking about during the campaign, yeah, we gonna build up some of our old roads and bridges and all this old shit. Got in the office, tax break for the rich. Fuck the economy back up.
Tax rates for the rich. That's the key point.
That's
Remember that.
That's what started it.
So we're not building bridges. We're giving that to the rich.
Then the war in Iraq and Afghanistan started. So you already knew that shit was out the window. But you had a fucked up economy when Bush left. You get Obama in there. They fight Obama on everything. He tried to do it.
The first bill he put up was what? The ACA, Affordable Care Act.
Yeah.
Which they call it Obamacare, which is a slang. Like when a motherfucker call me leftist, right? To me, that's not. When you say Obamacare, that's not. You feel me? It's called the ACA. When you say leftist, that's a slang, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Now I can see if you say conservative, liberal. You know what I'm saying? When you start saying leftist and all that other stuff, that's being almost. What's that word when you trying to be motherfucking derogatory towards a motherfucker? You trying to throw out slang shit. Yeah. And leftists and all that shit, that's a Republican thing.
They try to be funny with it, but Obama switched it back around because I remember the interview when the chick asked him, she was like, the Republicans keep calling it Obamacare, and then he was like, do you mind?
I do care.
He said, do you care? He was like, nah, I don't care. Because listen to what they say, Obamacare. That means Obama cares. Switch it around on them, kept it moving.
That's cool. I get that, but it was brought out to be a slang towards the bill.
Yeah, but just
that's
like
what I mean. Nigga. But everybody now uses the word Obamacare, and the name of it is ACA. It's the craziest shit. It's the funniest thing, right? Because we're gonna bring in the Godfather in a minute, but it's the craziest thing because when Obama was running this bill, that's when we was doing our contract in Smithfield, our motherfucking labor contract. And they was trying to throw out our health care, telling us you can use Obamacare.
Yep.
And it was this crazy shit that they was saying the words Obamacare at the table while we negotiate. And I literally stopped at the table and said, I don't know what y'all talking about. It was like Obamacare, the new bill, the ACA. I was like, from now on, I don't want to hear no. I swear to God, I could bring somebody to negotiate it that day on this podcast one day. I'm gonna bring one day. When they saw, they was looking at me like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, bro, it's not called Obamacare, brother. You trying to be slick with that. I don't want to hear that no more at this table, bro. They was looking at me like I was crazy. We talking about the motherfucker that ran the motherfucker Smithfield, motherfuckers that came down as executives of Smithfield. These are the Republicans. And they looking at me, he's talking about, nigga, don't say Obamacare no more. It's the ACA. As long as you're talking to me in this negotiations, it's the ACA, bro. I don't know what Obamacare is. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Godfather? I don't know if you've been listening to us in this conversation shit. We talking about a lot here. We talking about the black MAGAs. Do you think? Can you hear us?
I hear you.
No? You hear us?
I hear you.
Do you think the argument? What do you think the whole thing of having a debate with black MAGAs? What do you think that is? Do you think that's a debate we should have? What do you think about that whole thing?
I think you should find out what the real point of view is.
Hold on. Can you hear?
And you can't really change the.
Hold on, unmute yourself.
But just find out.
Okay. Go ahead, say something. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just find out what their mindset is. Why they support something that's really against what our ancestors and everything stand for. You know, what they work hard for. You know, yeah, we are not slaves, but in reality, we still have a slave mentality of people. So we have to wake up. We got to find out why they're not waking up.
I thought now that's something I thought we can do, right? I thought me and Tony thought we can just engage with everybody out this month. Well, me personally, I really thought engaging with them would help, right? It's like like I want the black culture was best for the black culture, and I thought they mentally thought that was right for the black culture, right? And I thought if we was to get together and clash with our ideas for the black culture, as far as what they think about Trump and as far as where we coming from, I thought that was a good debate to have for the black culture to watch us and listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and take from it from what you want. But bringing them on, they do not care about facts. And it's so hard. Not only they don't care about facts, it's just they in their feelings about Trump. And it's just hard to talk and debate with somebody that's saying facts don't matter. And they so much in their feelings about a person. It's like, it's hard to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and I'm looking at them as a black person. It's like, bro, some of this shit you talking, ain't right. They know it. They know it. You know what I'm saying? It's
every
like,
time they come on, they have an agenda.
I don't get it.
They got an agenda. The agenda is the same thing you say you trying to do with them, they trying to do with you. They trying to convince you that you on a plantation and that all Democrats are racist. The same thing, everybody's saying the same thing back and forth.
I want that to clash, but the facts got to clash where somebody can look at it and be like, okay, now that person right,
but
that person wrong.
Real
simple.
If you debating with a person and facts don't matter to that person,
no, it really don't.
If facts don't matter, you're never going to convince them, and you're never going to even get them. You can't even sit on here and argue with these people with shit that we know this is the truth. This is gospel. This is truth. You cannot change this. This is known fact. Anybody that know anything about anything knows that this is fact, and they tell you, you lying. You got to read this book by so and so. They do it all the time. If
that'd be my thing, it's like, where your information coming from? It's like, what are you talking about right now? Like, they want to send you to some website that Big Bob Alley and somewhere where he just made up a website and sending shit. It's like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? I don't know about you, Godfather. I don't know if you've been seeing some of this shit.
It's not. I think they just want the publicity to be on the mainstream. Because if they talk like we talk and like just regular people ain't paying attention, they're gonna give them a voice. But for them to get a voice, is to go for the underdog, which is Trump. So they just their facts or whatever Trump says. The Trump ain't giving no information. If you listen to him,
none.
He don't give no information. He just gives
nah.
Oh yeah, I forgot another talk point.
That's all I hear. So what information he get they get underground information from somewhere.
Not only that, like, it's no policies, right? Like, me and Tony, we watch Trump speeches, right? These fools don't even watch Biden speeches. They don't know what bill's been passed. Nothing. It's like, why you tell me this person is so bad and you haven't even listened to him in 5 years? It's like, you haven't watched the bill he passed in 4 years. And you sit and tell me how bad he is. But me and Tony, we watch Trump. We watch the bills. We listen to him. We're not sitting here just saying off our anger. We know what we're hearing. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're seeing. Up to date. It's hard to explain this wild shit, bro.
If the leader is a liar, if the leader don't tell the truth, if the leader is ignorant is all hell to facts, what do you think his followers going to be? You got to start what they say, the fish rots from the head down. That's a rotten ass fish.
You best believe that.
So if the fish rot from the head down, and we know who the head is, Trump took over the Republican Party.
Yeah,
with lies, racism, misogyny, and anything else you want to name that ain't good. And his followers gonna tell you this, hey, we Trump right, and just like the person you played earlier.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Trump good for the country. Trump love America. Trump love America.
You see the one that said Obama wife is a man? You seen that one?
Well, how can you love America if you only love parts of
Bruh,
America?
do you understand what is happening here? These
you
people are
understand?
getting news from I don't know where, right?
No, you gotta understand.
They,
What is America?
conspiracy theories, it's all types of wild shit that they mixing up in a bowl and just spitting shit out. They don't even know what they're saying. You know what I'm
No, the
saying?
question,
It's just ridiculous.
what is America?
Care
What is
what they
their
say.
America? Really, what is their America? You gotta really ask them. Hey, what is America then?
Oh, we've been through
You know,
that.
when they fight for what is America?
No,
What is America?
we tried.
That's what they're trying to make is their America. Their America is
Find
this.
me America.
Their America is black people. Black people ain't got no rights. Women ain't got no rights. The
But you
white
got black
man.
people.
The white man is the end all be all.
Yeah,
So
That's
we
their
just
America.
pretty much.
understand
Now,
what we're turning to, but literally,
Keep breaking up.
if they are hard color skin, then my thing is what they think their America is.
yeah, we've been through that though. We try to explain and get that out of them. To them, it's hard for me. As far as we concerned, we went to straight black Republicans, right? Black MAGAs. That's what we wanted to engage with. And so as far as we can get is they don't know what they're talking about. And they literally, and some of them be smart. They be college students and shit. They be smart dummies. That's not our fault. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got educated to be manipulated dumb. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, bro. It's sad. It's a sad case. But most of these people that's black MAGAs, I'm at the point you can go ahead and vote for the clown if you want. You do what you fuck you
This is
want.
the issue.
You are who you are. Coonery and foolery.
You're never gonna get the answers you're looking for. You're never going to get from a MAGA Republican. You're not going to get them answers from a regular Republican. The person
We're gonna get to y'all the regular Republicans soon.
The person you're going to get those answers from for what they stand for, what they believe in. You got to find a conservative. You got to find somebody that's a conservative that believe in conservative principles, that believe in small government, and believe in all that.
That's why I say
defense and all that stuff.
It's different levels of these Republicans.
You got
it's the black MAGAs. They there too. It's just the regular MAGAs, and then there's the Republicans themselves.
Yeah,
which I feel is as big as anyway. Before Trump, you feel me? So this is where we are. Trump is a racist because he blatantly put it all out.
Yeah.
The rest of them, Bush and motherfucking Reagan, they ain't put it all out. It was there. Dog whistles was the key things with them two. You know what I'm saying? But dog whistles is different from Trump. He don't know how to do no dog whistles. He not screaming loud. You know what I'm saying? So we had to accept hearing it from his motherfucking ass. And when you had the motherfucking Bush, he'd tone it down, say little slick shit where only white motherfuckers get, oh yeah, I got you. We here. I heard you. You know what I'm saying? Shit to go over black people.
Donald Trump.
And the motherfucker bigger than the house was like, I got you, Bush. I heard
Donald Trump made racism fashionable again.
That's true.
That's what he did.
Oh, repeat that?
But that's my point. That's what I don't understand. I mean, these black maggots say, if you know this man is possibly is doing racist stuff out there, why are you supporting him? And unfortunately, I stopped watching this man for a long time. I've been stopped with all he does is yell all day long. Stephen A. Smith, he be getting called out. Get called out more. You know, even Russ Partis called him out the other day.
It's just that we gotta let those black people do them. We gotta fight the fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, them coons and all those motherfuckers that's laying on the side trying to suck on the white man ass and all that shit, and then when they get tossed out, they want to knock on our door. We don't have time for them, bro. We got things to do here. Look, we got business to take care of, and they is not involved in this business we take care of. You know what I'm saying? Nah,
we gotta let a fool stay a fool. Fuck him. If he's gonna be a fool, and if he don't want to listen, don't.
I don't want to
go talk to some. Go talk to somebody who will listen.
I don't want to change their minds because you're not. But I do want to present facts to their arguments, their talking points, and say, look, your talking point is this, the facts are this, where we going here? You feel me? They don't ever want to do that. It's always whatever Trump told them, whatever some motherfucker backyard bar website told them, and then they bring it to you.
Okay, how many times we said on here, we sat on this podcast and said the same thing, and it's been over 2 years now. You name one Republican idea that they put out there in the 2 years that we've been doing this podcast. And we say it all the time. They got a lot of rhetoric. They got a lot of talking points. They got a lot of this, that, and the third. They got a lot of outrage over shit. But they never got ideas. They never got plans, and they never got a way to do anything.
Never
do.
Never. That's not on the agenda. The agenda is to build up and generate hate. Let's say the border. That's the hate. Let's say crimes in the city. That's the hate. They just build up the bullshit and motherfucker latch onto it. If you black and latch on this to this bullshit, I'm thinking at this point, you're a lost cause. Either you're faking for views on some type of website, some shit, or you just mentally fucked up. And we as black culture really don't have time for motherfuckers just catering to racists. Like, what are we debating that person for? You feel me?
Right.
So I don't know. I just felt like that was a conversation we had to have as a black culture. Now we're moving on to the broader
something else
span of the Republican Party and eat their asses up.
Because if you got a person, if you cannot sit there and argue with a person, especially about black issues and about black issues with a black person that don't love themselves. How you gonna love your community? How you gonna love people that look like you? If you don't love yourself, if you look in the mirror and you hate what you see,
yeah, we can't debate
you. What's
black
gonna
is
happen
beautiful,
when you look at me?
Black and I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a segment we go into, right? Where we enhance and give praise to our black women, right? This week, I feel like this is a real important joint right here because this is maybe an act that most white people probably ain't pay no attention to until she was really big. You know what I'm saying? But I hate when actors, most of their roles are from the black culture until they hit it big. You feel me? What I'm saying? So I like that for one hand, but it's where that black person do once they hit it big and flip over to where they in the white land. You feel me? That we was just talking about. Do they stay there? Do they forget where they came from? You feel me? Or do they reach back and make sure motherfuckers understanding and they make sure everybody is still good that where they came from? It's a big thing to me. With these black people that's at the bottom of the screen, these are fucking coons. Literally. Each and one of them. At some point in time, jumped and put their head out to support a racist pig or a racist party. They did it. They led by coonery. That's not our fault, though. You know what I'm saying, dog? But I don't think we should debate these people. I don't think we should debate coons, bro.
I would not see.
That's just. I mean, it's up to you. I roll around the internet and just debate. I don't give a fuck. But I just think it's a waste of fucking time with these idiots.
It goes back to what we say the purpose of this podcast is for. The purpose of this podcast was to educate, inform, educate the black community, black culture, talk about what politics means to black people, and try to get them involved and let them know that all of this shit affects their lives. That's what the podcast is supposed to be about. If you're gonna sit here and argue about past shit with somebody that don't got an idea and don't want an idea how to move the black culture forward, then you're wasting your time. Why would you do that? Move forward. You can best believe every one of them will be back. They always come back because at some point, white man gonna put that foot up in that ass and they gonna want to come home.
Go ahead, Godfather.
I just think that you ever heard of you throw some gas on the ground and that's the start of the rhetoric. You're starting something here, but as soon as you light the flame on it, it blows up. Why bother lighting the flame on something that is stupid anyway? All they want like the flame that make it bigger. Basically, at the very beginning, you don't have to like this.
I personally, oh shit. I personally think that I don't know, man. I don't have a problem with debating them, but I just think we got to open this thing up to some broader thing here. It's just a regular Republican, white Republicans, or whatever the fuck. But we are open to that MAGA black uh, Republican debate. But please, bro, when y'all come on this joint, man, have some fucking facts. And what's that dude that came away? What's his thing? Libertarian too. Y'all can come in too. You know what I'm saying, dog? Give us the black libertarian view. You know what I'm saying, dog? Which is gonna sound much like Republicans.
Look,
but hey,
we always
do y'all
keep the
think?
door. We always gonna keep the door open.
Hell yeah.
And let them come in.
But we got things
is,
to do.
The point is, the thing is, when you engage in them, don't engage on them the way they want to engage. If they ain't got no facts, if they ain't got nothing substantial, nothing of substance to bring to the conversation, kick their ass to the curb. Then you don't need them.
You know?
That's all. If they ain't got nothing of substance to say, and all they want to do is how many of them? We've been insulted. We've been called all types of shit. They came on here to start arguments, to put out propaganda, to make videos, to put out propaganda. These pro-black, angry black men, and all this old other shit. Nah, hell no. Nah. Don't keep doing that. If they ain't got nothing of substance to bring to the conversation, kick their ass to the curb. You know, bye.
It's true. Now, let's celebrate our black women's now. Everybody know at this time, this date in Black history, right? Halle Berry. If anybody don't know, I used to be in love with her at one point in time in my life. You know what I'm saying? Now, this week, Cocoa Butter Lady of the Week, Halle Berry. Oh, baby. You know what I'm saying? Now, first of all, I know black and white America knows Halle Berry at this point, right? But before y'all knew her, we groomed her. When we talking about Boomerang, you know what I'm saying? That especially Baps. She got most of her awards are Baps, bro. I'm gonna tell you, short. My first time watching Baps, bro, that was my shit. The joint had me laughing, overtime laughing, bro. But if you watch the story of the show itself, right? It's a story of the white rich, we just talking about, rich American motherfuckers coming in contact with hood ghetto motherfuckers and somehow, some way, understanding them at the end. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That right there, you got some movies, man, might seem like some bullshit, but watch these movies, bro. Especially in the 90s, bro. Most of these movies were really reflecting our lives, bro. And when you watch that movie, it's her connecting with a white rich man, right? And making him, all these people rethink their thought process of hood ass bitches. You feel me? Hey, Shorty, what you think about motherfucking Baps, bro?
That was the best one. That was a good one, man. They brought her to a real. She just didn't know where she was even going, what she stepped into, like a real neighborhood, like. And then her best friend was just with her, just like they were just shocked.
She was funny as shit.
They were just like prostitutes. They were just like, wow. And for them to get this rich man to really understand what the culture is and what they go through in his friends was amazing.
Yes, it was the shit. Now everybody don't know. Halle Berry won Academy Award for the Best Actress.
Her best,
and was the first woman of color to win that award too. You know what I'm saying? That was for this role. Baps.
No,
ain't that crazy?
No, it wasn't.
What do you mean?
She won for Monsters Ball.
I mean Monster Ball, my bad. Monster Ball was more of a motherfucking did you see Monster Ball?
Yeah, Monster Ball was more for a
that was more
collective.
It was more serious.
That was more for a broader audience.
It was more of a drama than anything. It was a drama. As a matter of fact.
Yeah, but it was more of a.
Go ahead.
It was more to bring in more of the collective side of her marketing, like or the white with You know, so that's why she really won it. That's why she really won that award. But that and her co-star was, you know, he was up and coming star too. I forgot his name. So
Billy
they
Bob
made that-
Thornton. That's when she humped Billy Bob
Yeah.
Thornton in that sex scene with Billy Bob.
Yeah, and then she showed they one of Dan Jackson movies and showed one of the, and yeah, she won the awards for that. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, she won the awards.
Oh yeah. Monsters Ball, Swordfish was my shit.
Yeah,
Catwoman, nigga, she was getting her man. Slim, what y'all talking about? She had The Perfect Stranger. She was on all types of shit, bro. I used to fuck with Holly Berry so tough, bro. So tough. Especially in Swordfish. Look up Swordfish. Anybody don't know that shit. She should have got an award for that shit for real. Swordfish, Catwoman. No, she didn't got an award for that. I liked her in the outfit, but no awards. But look up Swordfish for show, man. Swordfish, X-Men. Look up Monsters Ball. Definitely Monsters Ball. Check that joint out. And Baps, my nigga. Those movies right there. She got other joints for sure, but those joints, especially motherfucking Monsters Ball. That's my shit, bro. Monsters Ball and Baps. Baps makes me laugh extra though, man. I used to love Baps. Shit.
About Strictly Business and Boomerang, man. What?
Yeah, she was in Boomerang. You hear?
Yeah.
She was in Boomerang. She was in Jungle Fever. She was. Oh, was it Jungle Fever?
Yeah.
She was in Jungle Fever.
Jungle Fever?
Oh yeah, Jungle Fever. I watched her first movie. Yeah, she was a crackhead. What's his name?
Wait.
One of her first movies.
That couldn't have been it.
No, no.
She was in that. She was in More Money. She was in.
Coming to America. He involved Samuel Jackson.
Okay, yeah.
Samuel Jackson was dating.
Yeah. She was the highest paid actress in the 2000s. White or black?
Hell yeah.
White or black, my niggas.
She was top of the game. Then she started going crazy.
That's what, hey, he said they got.
She was fucking with.
Why Rail always got pulls rain on my parades, man? I know. Damn. That makes me sick when they be doing that. But goddamn, Rail, we was talking good for a minute. Till you brought it up.
Already talked about the sex scene in that joint.
I know, goddamn. Her and Chili fuck with a white dude. I know, man. Let us have a minute for a minute with her, okay, Real? Shit. We want to, you know what I'm saying, talk about her accomplishments for 1 minute, okay? I know. If I get to my heart in this, I'm going to start cussing her out. I know, but stay on topic for a minute, Real. Okay. Now, she's one of the top black actresses ever, okay? Top paid, all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about the white husband right now, the white boyfriend, okay? Let's stay away from that. I'm trying to, okay?
All the black dudes dogged out.
Don't touch that. I'm not touching that, okay?
David Justice, dogged out.
Not doing it.
Eric Benet, dogged out.
Ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you do that, you know? Let you have fun with that one. You and Real.
Dog that out.
I just pointing out the beautiful black lady and her accomplishments. Now, if you want to get on the shit, the decisions she make, that's another podcast. Fuck with white men and all that, that's something different. You know what I'm saying? But nah, just like I told you, Candace Owens, one day I see I'm gonna end up fucking defending her. You know what I'm saying? From something. You know what I'm saying, dog? It's just how it is, bro. When they black, that's what I do. You know that. But that is the cocoa butter.
But shit, she got them all of them come home. That's why I say sometimes you got to keep it moving forward.
Yeah.
They're gonna come back. Shit when they get involved with that side, they only got a limited shelf life. When you ain't
best believe it.
when you ain't useful,
you done.
Why do you think
major one
now it's okay? Why do you think now it's okay to lock Puffy ass up? The liquor stores, the liquor companies cut him off.
Yeah.
He's selling Revolt if he ain't already sold it. All the shit he was involved in, they got him out of that shit. You can lock his ass up there.
But
Same thing they did with R. Kelly.
But the one thing about the puffy thing, bro, I just first of all, we ain't got all the information and we don't know what the fuck going on, right?
Yeah.
But we know it's some trafficking, sex trafficking, right? To me, it's hard for me to get on page with the sex trafficking thing after 30 years or some shit, 20 years, because you can't get a black woman on here that was in the 90s and 80s that's not going to tell you that her and her friends was going around clubbing rappers, whatever the fuck, and they had some of these bitches in their group that they knew was underage and was taking them to these people and was hanging out with these people. This is what they was doing. That was their life. That was their shit. Then we got some groupies that does that, period. That's all they wake up to do. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't think, and we know all rich people have access to all women around the world, right? So if you go into motherfucking LA, you're going to have your gang of girls that you have in LA to come and entertain you. You know what I'm saying? This is the way it always works. Like, and I don't think that, would you call that sex trafficking? Shorty, would you call that sex trafficking? Yeah. Would you call it? You say yeah.
But what you explained, like he go to LA and he got a gang of females out there in LA, or he go this and that. He basically trafficking himself.
No, what I'm saying is everybody know, right? Let's say a famous rapper in the 90s. Now you gotta keep this in mind: 90s, late 90s, 2000, right? Any rapper out there can get any pussy they wanted. Yes or no?
Probably so.
It's gonna be a gang of hoes around you that's gonna give you the pussy regardless. Yeah. Even if you're not even asking for it.
Yeah, you got groupies,
it's gonna happen.
You got groupies that start.
So if you're famous, you know you're going to this town Tuesday. You're gonna arrange where you're gonna have girls there. When you get there, you comfortable, you have girls you know in this city, in this state, right? And then you gotta go to Nebraska. You gotta set it up with girls in that state that you comfortable with, you know. These people are famous. You can't just have everybody around you, right? So now, hold on. Now you don't went to Nebraska. You did your concert there. You don't went to Texas. You did your concert there. These are different groups of hoes. Now you fall in love with one of the hoes in Texas, and now she riding to your ass with your ass to Nebraska. Is that sex trafficking?
No, because she came willingly.
No,
that's what I'm saying. When is this stuff is just out there?
That's a whole different thing. If you done went out there, like you said, you done fell in love with her or whatever.
Yeah, see.
And she riding around with you. Y'all in a relationship. That's not sex trafficking.
No. Don't do that. You gotta remember these girls. You gotta remember when these girls are around niggas, they know they not here to be my boyfriend or girlfriends. They know they not here for that. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
So they're not even they know they here to be a fuck partner and have much fun as they want and extract much money as they can from these motherfuckers. That's their goal. 20 years later, you can't turn around and be like, you know what? That was sex trafficking. I was sex trafficked. Like, I'm not with that, bro. I'm not even with that because this is what's going on right now. It's rappers today got groups of girls in cities. When they go in these cities, they meet up with these same girls because they comfortable with them.
Yeah, but what you're saying is, if you're going from city to city,
yeah, as rappers and entertainers,
from city to city, and you call a chick up, blah 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 blah, I'm coming through, or you come, I'll meet you here, whatever. That's one thing.
No,
that's it. Or
you as a rapper, you about to come into the state. You about to come on tour in this state now. Now your next stop is Nebraska. Put it like that, right? You calling ahead 2 days, 3 days ahead to a nigga in Nebraska that you got connections with and tell him, look,
that's not sex.
Hook the joints up that I got in Nebraska because I'm coming in 2 days, right? Then you're there with a gang of hoes there, right? Then you leave there and go to Texas with a gang of hoes there. Now, two of these bitches want to ride with you. Now, are you sex trafficking?
No, that's not sex trafficking.
Okay.
No, that's not sex trafficking.
That's not sex trafficking.
Okay.
Where
So
he
where
get-
we getting into
where
the
he
sex
getting-
trafficking
where he getting in trouble is
Yeah, where he getting in trouble at?
he getting in trouble is he rounding up all these or got all these chicks coming to his joint. And when they come to his joint, what's allegedly happening is they drugging the chicks. They allegedly gangbanging the chicks. They allegedly all kind of wild shit going on that they might have came there. They might have came there to fuck.
Yeah,
But
that definitely
they didn't
did.
come there for all the extra shit to get beat on and all that other shit. So that's where
That's allegedly.
I said allegedly.
Oh,
When shit like that is allegedly happening, that's where he getting in trouble. Then
see, that's what I'm
supposedly
saying.
Some of them,
I don't really have all the
some of them
details.
allegedly underage and all this shit. So you got
Oh.
an issue.
Go ahead.
Come on, hey Lewis.
You can.
Hey,
Okay.
put the meaning of sex trafficking down. Or type up the meaning of sex trafficking real quick. So everybody, what's the meaning of sex trafficking?
Exactly, because some of this shit is real tricky when it comes to groupies, bro.
Yeah,
Groupies
like
go
Epstein.
state to state following
Like
motherfuckers.
Epstein, he had the chicks coming to his house.
Sex trafficking.
That's the thing. Crossing that state line, that's a whole fucking nother
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. It's
When
like
you-
it's tricky.
When you cross that state line with these bras,
Once you
Go ahead.
once you fly a minor, I don't care how old they are. Yeah, once you fly a minor from one state to another,
that's your ass.
Okay, let's stay there. Let's stay right there. Let's stay right there. Okay. Like I just said, unless you caught, go ahead. Huh? Unless you caught every girl that's around you.
Transport this minor to another state, and then hold on. Then you taking her there to sleep with other people. That is sex trafficking.
Okay. If they underage, right?
So they 17.
All right.
They 16, 17 years old.
All right.
They getting on a plane with you to go to another state to have sex with them or somewhere else on the island.
Okay.
That is sex trafficking.
Now we on the same page. Now we on the same page. Now, a rapper in motherfucking Maryland that's about to pop or even popped already. He got groupies, right? Most of these groupies are under fucking age, whether he know it or not. The girls are bringing them in groups. They know they underage. They know their friend underage. They know that. The friend know she underage. But they come in as groupies to do smoke, fuck, whatever need to be done, and extract as much money they can when they leave. That's their goal. Now, if they not running, you can't tell me some 17-year-olds don't like grown ass women. If they're not explaining to you that they child and none of this shit, to me, you're not even supposed to be here. This is a room where the grown men is looking for bitches and whores that want to fuck. If you 16, 17-year-old and your friend bringing you here and she 21, 22, 23, she bring you here and not explaining to me, hold on. And you walking in my hotel room with your friend that's 17-year-old. Hold on. You coming to my motherfucking boat with you, your friends, all your gang of friends. You know your friend's too fucking young, but you bringing them on my boat, right? Right? These bitches fucking and everything. Nobody walking in the door saying, "Oh, before we do anything, before we smoke and fuck, she's 17." That's never happening. Them bitches walking in there and she flossing like she grown. She fucking like she grown. 20 years later, hey, I was sex trafficking. That to me is just some crazy ass shit to me, bruh. Especially when 90s, you're not carding people just coming in this fucking, just want to come in and fuck. It's a whole room of motherfuckers smoke, drugs, and bitches fucking.
But you got to understand this too. You dealing with motherfucking people. You dealing with people like, okay, we know of Puffy's alleged reputation. He allegedly done got motherfuckers killed. He allegedly did this and did that. Hung Wale out the window and all this old other shit. Some people, they fear people like that, and I don't want this nigga trying to kill me.
Yeah.
And they just hold it in. They just don't say shit. And then maybe something happened, like like the Cassie situation. When Cassie filed that suit and put it out there, and the next day he kicked that money out, that opened the door.
No, what I'm saying is him being a freak or a dumb, crazy motherfucker in the bed is separate. Be honest with you.
No,
Then people going around in groups, we all know. Now, if he go around and got 10, 15 minors all in the group, and he specifically wanted minors, like, hey, don't nobody over 18 on this boat. That nigga need to be locked. That's what I mean. That's a sex traffic. That's a motherfucker really want to sex traffic whores that's young.
But see,
not a motherfucker that's bringing bitches on the boat and nobody's saying this bitch is young.
But see, you got to look at it this way.
Boat or mansion, whatever the fuck you doing. They just coming in as group of hoes.
This plays into it too. Motherfucking rich, famous motherfuckers. Motherfuckers don't believe rich, famous motherfuckers do shit. Just like Epstein. All the shit that came out about Epstein and about the shit he was doing. But if they'd have took him to court, come on, who he got? He got presidents, he got big business motherfuckers, he got judges and shit like that as character witnesses that say, oh, he ain't that type of motherfucker. They look at her, she a little lying ass. And he'll get away with it. And
no.
Motherfuckers got it like that. It's just some people it's hard. It's gonna be hard to impeach their character. And he was and at the time, Puffy, if he did what they say he did, allegedly
it's
did,
not that easy, bruh.
Come on.
All right, for example,
if this dude got connections like that,
you can't.
You
like,
ain't
for example,
nigga to court.
For example, I already told you, right? I sold coke in DC, right? I sold dope, right? And when you sell drugs, that puts you on some status, right? You literally have groupies because you sold dope. You sell dope. You feel me?
Yeah, you got.
All right.
You got little.
Me personally, house full of hoes, all day, every day, right? I didn't call none of these bitches. They just in there smoking and drinking, fucking.
Yeah, but you ain't.
These bitches knew who was young and who wasn't.
But you ain't on the.
They came in at 15, 20 deep almost sometimes.
One a Puffy or R. Kelly or one of them type niggas. Hold on. You hood famous.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm giving you an example of you're gonna have access to hoes, right? Yeah. And when you got access to hoes, some of them hoes are young and not telling nobody. And the people that know it is the people that bringing them to you. Is what I'm saying, right?
True.
Now, if I got a house full of hoes and they come every 2 days, they come down and smoke and fuck, right? 15, 20 bitches come to party with you. You're not carding hoes, bro. These bitches come to have fun. You setting up the fun time for their ass.
Yeah, no, but the part where he getting in trouble is he doing it was probably all good when he invite him over or bring him over. He gets some head. He fuck him and blah blah blah. They do some do whatever, and she gone. He getting in trouble is the alleged shit of you bringing her over. Now all of a sudden it ain't that shit no more. The shit she was cool with. Now you doing freak offs. You done went up in the ass and you done passed her around through the whole house and shit like that. Shit she probably wasn't down with. She was down with getting down with you, but now you done brought her there, and then you done passed her around to the whole crew, or you done did some wild ass freaky shit that she wasn't ready for. That's where you getting it. That's where he and getting it. People like him get in trouble.
Now, for everybody out there, everything we doing now is allegedly, and we just trying to talk through the whole. We really don't know what the facts are, but I'm just trying to put out the fact that it is so easy to be caught up with a whole room full of bitches, and some of them young. Yeah. It's real simple. It's real easy for that to happen, and it's real easy for you to jump out and say, "Let's get on my motherfucking plane real quick and go to Louisiana." Right? And we jump on in and go to Louisiana in the mountains. Yeah. Next thing you know, I'm sex trafficking.
I'll give you another example of some shit like what I was saying. Like Kobe, when Kobe got in trouble. When that chick came in the Kobe room, she knew what was up.
The white one?
Yeah, the one in Colorado. She knew what was up. She know she was gonna go in there and get down with Kobe. What she probably gonna give us pussy, whatever. Blah blah blah. Gone about her way. Oh yeah, you know I was with Kobe Bryant last night. Kobe fucked around and fucked in her ass. She wasn't with that shit.
Allegedly.
Ain't no allegedly about that shit came up in court. Kobe went anal on her. And she wasn't having that. Or she probably wasn't ready for that. Or she like, God damn, what is that motherfucker believe this motherfucker did that to me. And then now he end up with a charge. And that's what happening with these dudes. Y'all might have hit it. Y'all might have hit it a couple of times. Yeah, she a little freak. Yeah, she good. Got some head off her a couple of times. Bow, bow, bow. Now you done set her up for the kill. You know, I'm having a party out here this weekend, and then got to the party, and you them up, and somebody then spiked her drink, or you just done went cold.
You gotta realize
it's cold Rick James on
you gotta realize being rich is not no different. Then it's the same thing.
I understand that.
Even if you a hood rich motherfucker, if you sold dope in the hood, it's the same thing. Motherfucking bitches is coming to let you do whatever. Just like if you was rich. If you was a millionaire, it's the same activity, bro. This motherfuckers waiting on your every hand and foot. Literally.
Y'all looking at sex trafficking too small. This is big. Right? This is like huge. You got the Homeland Security.
Oh, it's bigger than huge. The Homeland Security running up in your shit. That's huge.
Okay, there's something else going on. Yeah.
Oh, stop for a second. This is huge.
It's something else.
Homeland Security. Like this is bigger than. I'm going to Colorado. Just hook up some hoes for me to see it.
Okay.
It's bigger than that. That's what y'all got to see for one. Allegedly. Two, it's not. You cannot. If it's your people in your camp know what you like in female. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. They know what you like sexually. Because that's what you tell them, that's what you want when they get there. So you got 16, 17 years in it, that's what you like. They're gonna say, I want somebody I want a fresh piece of meat. They ain't gonna find no fresh piece of meat at those 30 years old. No.
Fuck no.
Huh?
That's the mindset of people, rich people. That's the mindset of rich people.
Wait. Oh. Wait.
Your camp knows what
Wait. Hold on.
No, your camp knows if you like.
Hold on. I want you to picture this for a minute. Hold on. You gotta picture yourself as a millionaire person, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm picturing her everything you said. You said everything about being just a millionaire. We got that part. I understand that.
You gotta realize if you're a millionaire, right? Is there any girl in this world you can't get?
Yeah.
Can you scroll down Instagram and not go in there in that fucking joint and get them?
Yeah, right.
Yes or no?
Possibly.
90% of them you can get, right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you got if that's your influence, you don't have to be no rich rapper or actor. Influence is influence, right? You can be a rapper. You can be a rapper in the hood and you around your way, right?
It's like if you're a rapper in the hood, right? Your entourage know what type of people you like to deal with. They know whether your entourage know if you want a fat woman.
Hold on.
Like British women, they know if you like underage women.
No,
like men.
that's not true. Hold on.
Your team knows exactly what to give you what you want when you go to your state.
Hold on. That person is different. If a person looking for kids, that's a difference, right? Hold on.
Your camp know what you like. When you pick up the phone and say, hey, we coming to Jersey, your camp know what type of girls or what type of guys or whatever type of sexual thing that you like, that your camp knows. They provide that for you. So they already know what age to bring in. They already know what to bring in. They know the girl got a sick that trust me, your camp knows this.
All right, so now 9 times out of 10, hold on. 9 times out of 10, these girls are strippers, whores, sluts, period. Now, no, this is what they are. You don't go state to state and just be picking up church girls, bruh. You picking up sluts and whores that want to be in this activity, that want to take money from you, that want to give you pussy, that want to be in your limelight. What do you mean?
The thing about this whole conversation,
and when you do that, you're getting a gang of hoes together. Hold on. And you don't know how old is anybody.
And
literally.
That's how they
You
want.
can go to strip club today, and it'll probably be somebody in there 17. You don't know.
Yeah, because that's how they.
Now you get it.
But see,
no, do you
the
get
thing about the
cover?
conversation, everybody got points.
Yeah, but that's the cover, and that's the cover of it all.
My thing is, it's a difference between a motherfucker that go out and seek kids. You feel what I'm saying? And a motherfucker that have kids dropped in their lap. It's a two different things.
You said been saying this for how many years about P. Diddy? He just been putting this out for like 10, 15 years about P. Diddy.
That's for true.
This
P.
has been
Diddy?
going on for a while, bro.
Oh, wait. I'm just talking in general.
Bro.
In general, you can't. It's not that easy to be labeling people as sex traffickers when girls will be going where they want to go. This is what they want to do. They getting paid. They like it. They get on YouTube. They get on Instagram. Tell you how much money they making off these motherfucking tricks. You gotta wake up to the fact that this is some of them. This is what they want to do. And when you get them all in the room, if you don't call them, some of them gonna be young, bruh. It's real simple. Young ones gonna come in there, and older ones gonna bring them, and they're not gonna tell you.
I just need you to look at the bigger picture than what you're looking at right now. Trust me, I got everything you're saying, but trust me, it's a bigger picture than what you're actually looking at. It's a bigger picture of what you're looking at. This stuff does not happen on accident, bro. I'm saying, I said it, he just typed the shit, huh? This stuff is designed and planned. When I call my kids,
all right, let me ask you this, Jordan. Let me ask you this. You my brother. You've been here my whole life. When them bitches in my house, do you think I know how old any of them bitches was? Yes or no? All right. Found out later, some of them was young.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying? Do you think I look for kids?
You weren't looking for them at that point in time.
Now you see what I'm saying?
But see, you setting it off by your standard.
What I'm saying is you could be put in a predicament where kids are in here doing things that you ain't tell them to come do.
You right about that. And that's a whole nother, and that's one situation.
And you gotta bring the women that's bringing these kids that know how old they are.
But
right or wrong, hold on, stay on point.
With these dudes,
it's grown women bringing kids to these situations. Yes or no?
That's what
they know how old their friend is.
That's where the sex trafficking is coming in at.
Do they know how old their friend is when they bring them there? When they come and come on, girl, go with us. It's this rapper down there. We're gonna get some money off this nigga. We're gonna get high. We're gonna fuck these niggas, and we're gonna come back with bread. Bands. Do they come in and say, hold on, this girl right here, 17 though? No, they telling this bitch to come with her, and they gonna fuck.
Okay, yeah, that's one part of the story. But your part is
so do you blame a motherfucker for that? Is my point. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, but you don't blame.
Do you then call him a sex trafficker?
Look, that's one part. That's still sex trafficking because the people that bring them in know they minors. They ain't telling you, but they know that's still sex trafficking.
Yeah. Okay. Is he the sex trafficker though?
But it's still that's some form of sex trafficking. It is. But still, he may not be aware of the age, but the people that's bringing them in know their age. That's sex trafficking. But like I say, that's just one aspect of what you're thinking about.
Brother, if your aide, let's say your aide, before you go to Nebraska and say, okay, you can be here 2 days, cool. He go to strip clubs all around the joint. Get like 10 hoes. Bring them to your joint. You're not going to tell me one of them going to be 17, 16, bro.
Okay.
And none of them going to tell you.
Listen to this.
Yes or no? Does that make you, does that make the person that's going to get the girls looking for kids? Does that make you somebody looking for kids? Because she in there knowing she young, and the people that's bringing her knowing she young, you only one don't know.
It don't make you looking for them. But the thing, my thing is, what get this dude, getting these dudes in trouble like that?
Yeah, what is getting them in trouble?
All the motherfucking, they probably know some most. I ain't gonna say most. That some of them probably suspect.
If that bitch coming in and drop her ID by accident on the table by reaching for a beer, they will put that bitch out ASAP. That joint say 16, you in high school.
Oh yeah, you sure got to go.
All right, that's my point. These bitches are grown looking, bro, and not saying they're young.
You got other problems. Is he got niggas around him too. That might prey on young.
Oh, see how you doing that? No, we stand with Diddy. You don't move to his friends and them. I don't know what that is.
So you don't know how these. My point is, you don't know how they getting up in it. Well, my thing is,
His son bring bitches in there. His son ain't old as him.
You's a fucking billionaire.
How old is his son?
You got a lot to lose. Dude,
his son can't bring bitches in there.
Careful. You got to be more careful. Even if you say, if hey, look, the bitch ain't 25, I ain't fucking with her. If
Rabbit.
Okay, cool. You can say that too.
He got to be more careful in what he's doing. He got so much to lose.
I could bring a young in here right now, 17. You'll think that bitch 30.
You think she? Yeah.
But
all right. So what we talking about?
We all agree on that. We all agree on that. But the problem is these young.
If that person wasn't walking your yacht, your mansion, and don't say that bitch 16, how the fuck what are you doing? Look, we're not carding hoes. You gotta start now, though.
The problem ain't that.
But no, listen though. You missed
so many dudes them beat rape charges or statutory rape charges like that. I didn't know how old she was. Listen, I asked her how old she was. She told me she was 20. So
you gotta be insinuating that he's telling them, "Oh, bring me kids." So now you're insinuating that.
I'm not saying. This is what I'm saying is this: your party knows what you like sexually. Your party knows what you like when you.
So you're insinuating that they're going to get kids for you.
Your party knows. You tell your party, "Hey, we're gonna go do a show. Hey, let's get our lineup. So we gotta have a lineup of shows." You call your people, "Hey, we coming to this. All right, what you want?" They ain't gonna just say, "Bring me some." Just gonna say, "Bring me some hoes." They ain't gonna say that.
Bring me some hoes. What do you mean?
See, that's how we would say it. They ain't saying that. They saying, "I want a girl who's a triple C. I want a fat ass. I want a slim ass. I want big hips. I want slim stomach. I want a short haircut. I want hair pinned up." They designing their women's that they want before they get there, all person. Because some of them like men. They do the same in the men. Just what I want in a man. Blase. They tell them what they want before they get there. Now I ain't saying age. I didn't say age. They just say design of what they want. Some people do say age. I ain't saying that Diddy said. Some people do prefer.
Diddy got what they call a mule. He got a white mule.
They say I want a younger person, or they'll say I want somebody that's fresh. They ain't gonna use the word teenager or nothing like that. You use other terms, other words to say that meaning. That way, when a group of people there, now they ain't gonna know how old they are. But your team know what you want when you go to these cities. Okay, what you talking about? Because they will screen these people before they come in there. Are they those
really though? You think somebody's screening hoes?
Go to a strip club and say, "Hey, all y'all gonna be over here, y'all come." No.
It's almost 11.
If you screening hoes, you ain't gonna be getting no hoes, bro.
Look, what are you talking about? The deal.
They screen.
It ain't about them being. It ain't about them being 60. Well, it is about it in the long run. It ain't about being about 17, 18, 16. Some of them might be, some of them underage. Some of them motherfuckers know they underage. Mm-hmm. And some of them been hitting them for a while. When you look at the charge, when they put the documents out of what's alleged in the documents, it's always they've been messing with them for a while. But then at some point, all the extra shit come in. All the freaky shit. All the freak offs, and now he beating on me. He doing this. He controlling this. That's where the shit come in. That get a motherfucker caught up. Look at this shit. He was with Cassie for 10 years. Mm-hmm. He was with Cassie for 10 years, and she was. They claimed she was. Well, no, they said she was 19 when they started fucking with her. So he was with her for 10 years. And it wasn't the shit that they was doing together. It was when he got the male prostitutes involved, and he done stomped her out so bad that she had to go to Hawaii for 3 weeks to heal up. That's the shit that get him in trouble. When you can go ahead and hit him. But then when you throw that extra shit up in there, that's when they like, man, I ain't signing up for this shit.
No, okay. One thing about this. For one, you believe they was messing with each other when they say she was 19. That's bullshit. I'm telling you. I'm gonna date you at 19 years old, and I'm gonna marry you at 19 years old. Like, you don't even know that. For one, that's already a sign right there. Like, you're already 50 and you're already 40 and she's just over puberty. Mm-hmm. That's a sign of right there that, hey, something not right with this mindset.
Hold on, what?
Hey, I ain't saying everybody don't do it. It's a lot. Everybody does it. Everybody that married, especially white men, do it. They be 100 years old and marry a 20-year-old. Got it.
Yeah. Look
Exactly.
At, Hugh Hefner.
Got it. Understand it. But it's something more. You gotta think about it.
The bitch 30, ain't she?
She 30 now.
Like, come on, what are you talking about?
Yeah, she 39. They was like when Puffy took her from the other nigga she was with, she was 19.
Huh?
He was like 30. He was 30 something, I believe. Or was he 40 something? I don't know. The nigga was older than her.
Yeah.
But
10 years ago. But then again, that's
like
saying
he started browsing on the shit.
It's like you said R. Kelly and Aaliyah.
Right.
That's different.
He was 27. She was 15 when he married.
That's different. That's different. I think this right here is caught up in the limelight of just floating around being rich, bruh, and fucking hoes.
But see, when Cassie sued and got paid, that opened the motherfucking door for everybody else. Remember, he even got a nigga that say he abused him.
See, again.
Oh, he got more than one.
That don't have nothing to do with sex trafficking. It's a big difference.
He got a $30 million suit against him right now, same as Cassie, from a dude. So once she cracked that door and she got paid and she got her money off the break, okay, everybody he done did some wild shit too, coming out the woodwork.
Hell yeah.
Did y'all read what they came out today? The dude name is Jones.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name? Yeah, Jones. He's a producer. Producer. And you just if you want to see the report, you see the name.
So again, we don't even know what's going on. We don't even know what they raided the house for. We don't know what's going on. I'm just
the claim is they say is he on an investigation for sex trafficking. And my thing is this.
That's what I'm saying. When the fuck sex trafficking is real slippery slope.
When the fuck is Homeland Security running up in your house? Your houses, because he did a coordinated raid on 2 houses at one time.
Mm-hmm.
When they doing shit like that,
we gotta realize he a flight risk too. He a billionaire. He can leave and go to any country at any time.
He was trying to. That's why he was at the airport.
That's what you need Homeland Security for.
Huh?
That's what you need Homeland Security for. He can go anywhere.
No, you need Homeland Security because
the FBI. They could have said the FBI.
Shit, this nigga got money. He can go anywhere on the earth.
Okay, Russell Simmons did.
Not even just a country, just some islands. Some fucking. He can go anywhere.
That's what Russell Simmons did.
He need Homeland Security.
He got that much.
What do you mean?
Right now.
He can pop up on a motherfucking island you ain't even never heard of.
I believe that what he was trying to do.
Probably was too.
That's why they caught up with him at the they caught up with him at the airport.
They about to start his own island, some motherfucker.
That's where they locked the mule up at.
Oh yeah, the mule. I forgot about to tell you about it. The founder, he's a white boy.
White
boy mule. You remember the motherfucker trying to make somebody get some cheesecake? That's the type of ass nigga he is.
And he probably the one he be sending out to get go get
ASAP.
Go get that bra right.
Go get me a cheesecake.
Bring me
What's the name of that motherfucker? I was almost on that show. Anybody don't know? I was a rapper at one point in my lifetime in DC, and I was almost on that motherfucker show when they was in the basement. I was in motherfucker run up on that joint. In fact, I came in on the top 3, but I was not going into the house, and that nigga was not telling me no dumb shit like that, bro. Go get a cheesecake. Like, bro, you stop playing me and take your ass in the studio with me. Fuck you rapping about, bro. That would be odd as shit.
I remember P. Diddy was doing his auditions in Chicago. I told you, hey,
I went out to Virginia and auditioned for that joint. Chopper was there. Everybody was there. Me and Chopper was and somebody else was in the last 5 and shit. But I ain't go out that motherfucker. I was not going out that joint and be in somebody's house for that shit. That was not me. But yeah, appreciate everybody tuning in, man, to the podcast tonight for sure. Appreciate the Godfather for stopping through for sure. You know what I'm saying, dog? We be here 2 nights a week. The douge into motherfucking politics the way no hood ass nigga ever done. You know what I'm saying, dog? Appreciate everybody that be tuning in though. But Black Republicans is always open for you. You know what I'm saying, dog? But the race is continuing. It's a one-on-one race. And Republicans are open to this platform. Any Republican.
You need to leave that shit alone. That's a losing battle.
Bring it on. You know what I'm saying, dog? Got something to say we leave out here, Godfather?
Everybody be safe. Hey, just be out here, vote, register, vote smartly. All I can tell you is vote smartly. What you vote for this next 4 years, don't complain about it. I'm telling you.
No more soul, brother.
See y'all later on this week.
Trust me, we got so much things cooking up for this week, bro. It's ridiculous. Politics is rolling for sure. One thing we got, motherfucking your man Biden. We're gonna get him on him later on this week. I'm gonna tell you. I be liking everything he do, but when the nigga walk away from the podium, though, they be looking old as shit. That one be walking slowly like that. I be looking like, why is nobody there? Where's the A's at? Why is nobody there walking with him? What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. He 81. We cannot look at an 81-year-old expecting him to run a 4.2 in the 40. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I get that. But like, you gotta have some people out there with him. Like, you can't let him look old by himself like that, bro. Like, you ever seen him walk away from the podium? It just be him.
They did.
By himself.
He
just be walking like that. Not old people do like that. It's just like this thing.
Yeah, no, but you wanna, it's already, they can't really. I don't think they really.
Can somebody come get him, bro, before he fall?
I think you gotta let him walk on his own to the best of his ability because his age is already out there. They tripping on his age, and
yeah, but
so you can't if you gotta help him off the podium and help him walk. That's just
no, but
feeding the narrative.
But people gotta respect the fact that he 81. If you say 81-year-old, you walk into the store, you gonna hold the door for him. You gonna make sure he got his cane right. You gonna pick him, make sure he's standing up right. Yeah, treat him like that. Don't just look at him, expect him to run 440 in a 40-yard dash or some shit. Treat him like an old man.
You want to continue being president of the United States?
Hold the door for him, man. Goddamn. Grab his cane or something, man. Like, what are we doing?
One day you come to a State of the Union in a wheelchair.
Hey, bro, help this man out, bro. Make it look better than that. You know, that's all I'm saying. Hey, what's her name? Camilla, come on and talk to him. You know what I'm saying? Walk out there and laugh with him or something. Like, don't let this nigga just do this. And then open the door and slip out his hand. He got to reach again. Just not looking good. Like, stop it. You know, like, what the fuck? Man, you know, I don't know. I'm scared, bro. I'll be honest with you. I need him to stand up more straighter when he get into the debates. Oh my God. Appreciate y'all though, bro.
You think he's too frail?
And he's not gonna lose though. He's not gonna lose the debates. He know what he's talking about. It's just that the appearance is my problem. Is like they got. If I'm his motherfucking campaign manager, the debates are we not sitting down. We standing up. We walking around. Talking to people, we doing all types of shit. We're not sitting here just looking old. Fuck that. Not doing that though, for sure. Fuck that.
Well, I don't want to see him do a town hall. Do a town hall. He got to stand up and do a town hall.
I gotta give motherfucking Trump credit for a 77-year-old. He got some spunk with him, bro.
That motherfucker losing this fight.
Right or wrong, shorty?
Yeah,
he's 77 or 78.
Listen. But he got so much.
He got some little. He's spunking.
Yeah, he got a little something.
I'm telling you why he's.
Jeez.
He got to keep running from that baggage. He got this text to that.
Oh my God.